Hi friends! Today I'm going to make a special potato salad you probably haven't tried my way before. Alright, I washed 2 medium potatoes and 1 medium carrot, put them in a pot. I'm adding enough water to cover them and turning the heat up high until the water starts to boil. The water is boiling now, so I'm covering the pot and reducing the heat to low to let them cook. I'm dicing the beef bologna into small cubes and transferring into a large bowl. Since I don't like chicken, I'm using beef bologna, but you can use shredded chicken instead. Make sure you use a large bowl so you have enough space to add all ingredients, and mixing the mayo properly needs to coat everything evenly. I'm taking the carrot out now, but when I insert a knife into the potatoes to check them, I see they need a little more time. So I'm covering the pot again and letting them cook until they're fully tender. I washed my hands. Now it's time to add pickles. I made them myself and thought I have enough, but I didn't, so I added more later. If you don't add enough pickles, the salad can be taste bland, but don't add too much either. I'm not adding any extra salt or spices to this salad because it doesn't need them. The pickles already have enough salt. For this amount, 2 potatoes, 1 carrot, and 500 grams of bologna, you will need about 1.5 to 2 small cans of pickles. I grate them on the coarse side of the grater, squeeze out the excess liquid well, and add them to the bowl. When buying pickles, make sure the label says pickled cucumbers in brine. As you can see, the potatoes are cooked but still hot, so I need to let them cool before grating them. I'm grating the carrot on the small side of the grater. It looks nicer and I don't want the pieces to be too big. I'm adding a can of sweet peas. It's the perfect amount for this recipe, and mix everything together. If you're using fresh peas instead of canned, make sure to cook them first before adding. Since I don't like eggs, I'm using plant-based mayo, but you can use regular mayo if you prefer. I started with a small amount of mayo, then added more, and mix everything really well until fully combined. For now, I've added this amount of mayo and mix it in, but I'll add more later. I'm covering the bowl and placing it in the fridge while I wait for the potatoes to cool so I can grate them. I grated the potatoes on the small side of the grater, just like carrot. And now I'm adding to the bowl. I'm adding more mayo and mixing everything together really well. I add enough mayo until the mixture almost turns white, like you can see in the video, because it tastes better that way. I'm covering the bowl and placing it in the fridge for a few hours or even overnight. I usually did the next day because the flavors blend together and it tastes even better. Enjoy! Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.